Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Horned Frogs will get the first crack on offense today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. He gets loose. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the USC Trojans offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now playing more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. And the Trojans churn out another first down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He knows a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, the spin move. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. TCU offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Has the first down and more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Okay, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Here he goes. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Throw to the running back in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Grab behind the line. It's Gaines. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he is...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down here. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass, finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Duke. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a handoff. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First down and more. He's still running. QB in the clear now. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Peterson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, how about the versatility of this offense? They just showed the defense on this play, you better be careful. It's not just about our receivers and our running back. They also better be careful looking out for that big, lumbering fullback. He took the pitch and turned it upfield for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete as he just threw his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Offense now operating in the red zone. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, TCU. And they jump on top here in the second half. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he fields it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Caught by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at midfield. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down, it's play action. Using his legs here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Johnson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. First down, they go right back to him. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And they'll use the ground game here. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Handoff heading left. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? We'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score in the 1st down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They take the lead in the final minute.
And with a game on the line, they go back to that offensive line and the running back, and it pays off. They take the lead here late in the game, Chris. Now they're up 2. Do you go with conventional wisdom and just kick the extra point? Or maybe you go for 2 to make your opponent have to drive the length of the field for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. They go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try. Back to pass. It's Bachmeyer. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.